Dragon, Rock the Dragon. Dragon Ball FighterZ beta happened this weekend, and I was fortunate enough to put a lot of time into it. And I wanted to give my thoughts and give you some sort of pseudo post-release review. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The beta started on a Saturday, but only for people who pre-ordered digitally. I pre-ordered physically, so unfortunately I didn't get to play that day, but it gave me a lot of time to watch streams and just see how the game played and stuff, because I didn't get to play the closed beta either, so this is my first time really hopping into the game. Now, on Sunday, it was very hard to get matches. There were a lot of netcode issues, or should I say server issues, but it seems by the time Monday and the extended beta period came around, they ironed out most of those issues for PS4. Unfortunately, Xbox One users got shafted pretty hard, which is pretty ironic because I'm pretty sure that Microsoft bought an exclusive marketing deal with Namco to market this game. So it's pretty funny that the Xbox users are getting shafted. Although I'm not surprised because ArcSys hasn't released a game on Xbox this generation. I don't think I'm wrong. Guilty Gear is only on PlayStation. BlazBlue is only on PlayStation and Guilty Gear and BlazBlue are only on PC. They haven't released a fighting game on Xbox since I think 360. That's wild. So I'm not surprised that Xbox got fucked. But what are you gonna do? That's what you get for playing a shitty console. The netcode was good. It was very Guilty Gear. When it was bad, it's definitely worse than Guilty Gear on PC and PS4. When it's bad, it's bad. When I'm at least playing bad in Guilty Gear, bad connections in Guilty Gear, I still have some sort of control. When I was playing a bad connection in this, it was like pulling teeth. That could be because a lot of people are Wi-Fi monsters and they don't know you have to play fighting games on Ethernet. But what are you gonna do? So this game on Wi-Fi is probably not viable to play online, and if you play this game with Wi-Fi online in ranked, you are a bad person and you should feel bad. But let's talk about the gameplay. Now, the gameplay, from my experience, is a little bit confusing because they have launchers. They have launchers like Marvel, with your H buttons, your 5H and your 2H. But you also have this homing dash, like from Arcana Heart, along with multiple jump cancels and special cancels and all the fun stuff you get in every other game. Also, you got air dashes, instant air dashes, double jumps, super jumps. I think you can double jump out of the super jump. I think I've done that a couple times. I think that's pretty crazy. But it took some time to get used to. When I was first playing it, I didn't like it because I was playing it like I was playing Marvel, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, the launcher is like crazy unsafe. It's like I don't understand how I'm supposed to get big damage. The supers scale to hell, and I was just generally not having fun. It wasn't until after I took a break I watched some videos and found out that you could cancel crouch medium, and then do light medium, 2H in the air, and then do an air combo afterwards and still get a hard knockdown, that I really started getting into the game. I'm not the best person at finding stuff out in fighting games, but once I found that out, sorry, I'm a little sick, so my throat's kind of killing me. But once I found that out, I really started enjoying the game, and I kind of just built on top from there. Now, the characters I played were I didn't play a lot of them. I played 3 characters consistently, but I did experiment with a couple. I'll talk about the ones I experimented with right now. I'll get them out of the way. First off, Beerus. Beerus definitely needs training mode. I don't think anyone in the beta was playing Beerus correctly. He seems like a very technical character, and he's pretty dangerous in the hands of a scrub because his auto combo crosses up, and I've gotten hit by that so many fucking times, it pisses me off so much. But I think Beerus, you definitely is a character you need training mode with. I think that his level 3 is super cool though. Although I'm disappointed that his Hakai is only on Goku Black. I wish that you could Hakai anyone, because I want to delete people's entire teams, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Who else did I try? I tried Cell. A lot of people like Cell. A lot of people say Cell is good. I see that now after watching more videos after the beta ended, but while I was playing, Cell didn't really click with me. But I see that he has a lot of good synergy with characters like Goku and Vegeta, two characters I played a lot of. So when I pick the game back up again, after I'm done trying the characters I want to try, like Goku Black and Gotenks, I'm going to pick up Cell again and see if I could fit him somewhere on my team, because he seems really good. I played some Frieza too. I feel like Frieza is one of the best characters in the game, but not for he has a lot of options, is what I want to say. He seems like a very full character, and I feel like he would fit in fairly well if you just plopped him in Guilty Gear or something like that. He seems like he has a lot more options than most characters, which I guess is fine, but it's a little crazy all the shit that he can do. He was fun, but didn't really like his playstyle. Didn't really like his supers. I have to admit though, sparking level 3 with Golden Frieza just melts people. It's unfunny how much damage he does. I hope that doesn't get nerfed, because I just find that really cool. Also, I hit a couple people with the Sobert gun. The little blast that comes out if you hold your key button or whatever the fuck you press, because I was playing on a different control scheme. If you hold down the button, a little projectile comes out and hits your opponent and crumples them, and then you can do a combo afterwards. I never did a combo afterwards. I would just teabag until they got back up, because I thought it was fucking hilarious, but whatever. Android 18. Android 18 is a character I want to play a lot more of. She's definitely very good. I like that I like her 17 assist call, and I feel like she's a very strong point character. Watching people play her like Lord Knight and Nakiel was very interesting, but I just couldn't get the hang of her in the limited time I had. But she's definitely a character I want to mess with, because she seems like she has some very dirty mix-ups, and I think it would be fun to experiment with her. Also, that makes me a lot more excited for Ginyu, because Ginyu has the same kind of striker gimmick as 18, but on like times 10. So I'm definitely gonna mess with Ginyu now that I have the experience of Android 18. And then the last character that I didn't put too much time into, but I played, was Ultimate Gohan. A lot of people played Ultimate Gohan. I don't think he's very good. He has good things, but I think people were overestimating how good he would be. I don't think level 7 is that viable, because I feel like while it is good, the reverse speed is very good. At this point in the game, I don't think it's needed. I feel like getting something like level 3 with his potential unlocked is enough for like anything you would need. He has some pretty good normals, and his Masenko is pretty cool. Other than that, I think it's a big weakness of his that his supers are all grounded, and he doesn't really have like an air super. Well, and his level 3 is the only real way of dealing substantial damage with a super. So you need 3 bars. It's potential unleashed doesn't do that much, but it does enough. But it's also very negative. So if you fuck up and you whiffs, or someone blocks it, you're gonna eat a punish. He also has fast fall, which I thought was very interesting. But overall, I don't see myself playing much of Adult Gohan. Also, his DP isn't that great, especially the assist version, because it's definitely not invincible in startup. So he's not Psylocke like some people were predicting. But maybe Teen Gohan's DP is invincible. Who knows? Now, the main team I played in this beta was Piccolo on point, Vegeta on mid, and Goku on anchor. Piccolo is a very interesting character, and I'm going to definitely need to training mode him, but I was watching people like Mr. Biscuits on Twitch play Piccolo, and it was very interesting to see the stuff that Piccolo can do, and he's definitely a character I want to keep on my team, because he seems very, very strong, especially that his Ki Blasts, he doesn't have any, but he has command grabs that he stretches his arm and shit like Dhalsim and he grabs you. I think those are very cool. The only problem I have with him is it's a little hard to get hard knock. It's a little hard. It's hard to get hard knockdowns with Piccolo, which needs to be stressed. Piccolo is a very technical character, and Piccolo doesn't have a beam. He has a beam property move, his little like telekinesis zap, but it's not that great. And he has his homing orb. His homing orb is good because it's like plus on block, but you need to set it up. You can't get it for free. His special beam cannon is pretty fun to mess with, and the teleport's pretty dirty, especially considering you can teleport behind people's level 3s, which I think is really funny. His Hellzone Grenade did get nerfed from what I saw from comparing beta footage to playing, but it still seems pretty godlike, and I think that it's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the right hands. His cross-up elbow, his counter elbow was probably the most effective thing I used in the beta, but that's only because people were mashing and shit. But he's just very fun. He has weird combos though, and like I said, it's difficult for him to get hard knockdowns. Also, his assist isn't what's the word I'm looking for? His assist isn't very conventional. That's the word I was looking for. In the way that most assists you use to cover yourself, but you have to cover Piccolo's assists to really get it to work. If you don't know, his assist is the homing sphere. But if you can get that out, it's a really big pressure tool, especially if you get it to if you jump in the air and it's tracking them in the air and stuff. It's very good for stuff like that, but you need to set up Piccolo's homing orb. It's not an assist that covers you. You cover it, and it works for you. It's really good, though. Next up is Vegeta. I only really played Vegeta because he was very simple, and he had a DP. He's very short, and I found myself dropping some combos against him. Him and Krillin, I dropped combos against because they have kind of weird short hitboxes. But I feel like Vegeta is a lot more simple than Goku, mainly due to the fact that he has a DP and he has a level 3 that can be comboed in the air and in the ground, as well as his level 1, even though Goku can do that too. He's not that interesting to me. He's very boring, and he doesn't have like some crazy I say this, but it's very early on. But it seems like he doesn't have like as high of a potential as a character like Goku, who is also very simple but has crazy stuff as well. He has his little kick, his forward kick. He has his knee DP. He has his Ki Blast volley, which did get nerfed, but still is a very, very good assist even after the nerf. I don't think you can reflect it during block stun now, and it still holds people in place after certain moves, like Cell's weird his EX kick that ends in the grab. That one you can combo after, and it's I think it's going to be still a very good assist. But I don't think I'm going to play Vegeta in the final game. I think I'm going to drop him from somebody else. Maybe Blue Vegeta I'll try out because he has Gallic Gun, and I like Gallic Gun. But most likely I'm just going to swap Vegeta out for an entirely different character. And finally we have Goku, or who I like to call Godku. Goku was my favorite character in this entire... He is my favorite character, period, in this entire game. Goku is so much fun, but so simple, it's crazy. And I just forgot to talk... I talked about Vegeta's assist. His assist is a Ki Blast volley, just so you know. But back to Godku. Godku is very fun. I like doing Kamehameha. I like his overhead special move, the dragon fist, or whatever it's called. I like his weird Tatsu thing. He's just really fun, and he's a really solid anchor character, because in Sparking, he has some pretty nasty mix-ups, and he can reliably get a hard knockdown if you do certain combos. For example, you do, in your air combo, you do light, Ki Blast, quarter circle forward L, and you'll get a hard knockdown, and then it's mix-up city from there. His Warp Kamehameha is also really good because it can reposition him if needed in a combo. And his Downward Kamehameha, I think, if I am correct, hard knockdowns, which is amazing. You can do a Downward Kamehameha and then a Warp Kamehameha. Shit's crazy. He also can do some pretty monster damage in Sparking, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen that Goku combo by now, but if you haven't, go look up, like, Sparking Goku combo Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. It is crazy. I was testing that out in training mode. It's so much fun to do. He's just so simple but so fun. I really like playing Goku, and I don't think I'm gonna drop him from my team. The only thing that would probably get me to drop him from my team is if I like Goku Black better than regular Goku, because I want to play Goku Black a lot. He's in my top 3 characters I want to play in the final release. But if I don't like Goku Black as much as Goku, I might just run Goku. Because I'm not going to run both of them, because I feel like having 2 beam assists is a waste. I'd rather have 1 beam assist and then have another utility assist for something else, you know? But Goku was the most fun I had in the beta. I did a lot of reverse OCVs with Goku. Mostly against newer. I played a lot of, like, not really great players, which was unfortunate. I wish that the arena battle or whatever was in this beta, because I would have rather played people from the FGC or fighting game players than newer players. Playing some of these newer players are like nuts. They mash the auto combo. They do 8 homing dashes in a row. They always press buttons after their homing dash gets blocked. They'll do vanishes and random level 3s. It was crazy, but Goku is my favorite character in the game, and I really like him, and he has some of the best colors in the game. But now that I've talked about all the characters, I don't really know what else to talk about here. Overall, I think that Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be an amazing fighting game, and it's very accessible. I think that this game is going to get a lot of people into fighting games in general, and I think that anyone can pick this game up. I recommend people pick this game up. It's a lot of fun. Just play it. I really don't know what else to say. Oh wait, I forgot to talk about, like, sparking and stuff. Sparking isn't as bad as X Factor. Level 3 sparking is very, 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 very annoying because of how long it lasts, but the effect doesn't multiply with the amount of teammates you lose. Only the time does. So say you pop sparking with 3 team members, you'll get it for, like, these aren't the real numbers, like, you'll get it for 15 seconds, and then if you do it for level 2, you'll get it for 30 seconds, and then if you pop it when you only have 1 character left, you'll get it for a minute. That's basically how sparking works, and it's better than X Factor, I'll tell you that. It's just that don't use level 3s against people in sparking, because they'll just heal that shit back. It's the most frustrating thing in the entire world. Vanish is cool, but I don't think that it's real, in that I think you can react block to it. I had some trouble doing that during the beta, and I think it's kind of crazy that Vanish can kill people. I think that's kind of unfair. And I think it's also crazy that snapbacks don't cost meter. And it's very easy to combo into a snapback. All you gotta do is your air combo, Vanish, and then press Dragon Rush as soon as you get back. As soon as you reappear, just mash Dragon Rush after you kick them. Just do it, and then hit the assist button, then they're out. Although I read on Twitter that snapback has some anti-cross-up protection or something like that. I don't know. Speaking of Dragon Rush, I don't like Dragon Rush. It's very scary. It's not a bad mechanic, but it's hard to react to, and Dragon Rush, you're supposed to counter it by pressing a button, yeah? But there have been times where I was crouching, my opponent did Dragon Rush to me, and I pressed down medium or 2 medium, and it ate my 2 medium and I got hit. Very frustrating, but it's definitely jumpable on reaction. It's just going to take some time to get used to. It feels very weird to have a grab thing in the game and not be able to tech it like when they're close to you. I feel like when they're close to you, you're screwed. That's something I kind of don't like. Even in Guilty Gear, the throw attack window is extremely small, but it's still very doable. This one feels like you had to match something anticipating it. You can't just be like you'd be like, he's gonna Dragon Rush me now, I better press medium punch or whatever. Like, you have to know. You can't just be like, oh shit, he's gonna throw me, let me input my throw attack. But that's my overall thoughts of the beta. I'm really enjoyed this game, and I cannot stress enough how much fun I had with it. In the end, I think I ended up with around 25k BP, or player points or whatever. I got the Super Saiyan. I didn't get much farther than that since I had to take multiple breaks during the beta. I played in very, very long sessions, and my eyes more than once began to hurt to the point where I had to stop playing and turn off all of my monitors and TVs, because if I looked at them, my eyes would hurt. That's how much I was playing this game for. But that's it from me. I'm probably thinking about releasing another video before Fighters comes out, in which I want to talk about the characters, because I'm really interested in some of the characters, and I just want to give my opinions on them pre-release, and then I want to come back and give a post-release. Let's just say I'll go back and see if my predictions were correct about certain characters, but that's in the future. I might not even do it. The game's 6 days away, and it took me this long to make this video, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm Dr. Zool, and you guys have a good one. I'll see you in 6 days.